Nissan Rogue. Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 NMAC cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
Do you feel stuck in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. And right now, we can insulate your home for as little as $99 per month.
USA Insulation.
Get ready to crush financial worries at Lucky Star Casino with inflation annihilation. Join us for your chance to win up to $15,000 cash on Saturdays in January. Join the excitement, spin into winnings, and watch your worries disappear. Your chance to turn dreams into dollars is here, only at Lucky Star Casino. Head to any of our 6 Oklahoma locations. Lucky Star Casino. The biggest jackpots are closer than you think.
I've been an Oklahoman for more than 30 years, and I'm proud to tell you about Community Care. Since 1993, one local health insurance provider has truly had the community's best interest at heart. Community Care offers affordable health insurance options for individuals, families, Medicare beneficiaries, and businesses of all sizes, and continues to expand in-network access to doctors and hospitals to meet the needs of our friends and neighbors.
Community Care, your health plan with heart.
Live life on your terms at Belmont Cove, a vibrant and independent 50-plus retirement community. Maintain your independence with quality living, 1,100 square feet of private living space, high-end appliances, and all maintenance included for only $1,400 to $1,600 monthly. With friendly neighbors and walking paths, Belmont Cove is a lovely community. Being centrally located, you stay close to your favorite dining and shopping districts, making life convenient, carefree, and fun. Belmont Cove, quality, community, convenience.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually, here's the play. Ston Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy! Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Ston Optical. Easy's our thing.
Les Miserables, still the world's most popular musical. Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables.
1 week only, January 16th through the 21st at the Civic Center Music Hall. Visit OKCBroadway.com today.
Sponsored by Pike Pass. Faster, safer, easier.
Breaking overnight, a swarm of earthquakes rattled the metro, waking up many of you. A live interview with the state seismologist coming up. Plus, the polar cold is here and not going anywhere anytime soon. How to stay safe in those frigid temperatures. And Andrew's tracking the winter storm that's headed our way. News 9 this morning starts right now.
Live from downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's own News 9 starts now.
All right, we say good morning. Hey, thanks for joining us this Saturday. Man, a busy night overnight. Of course, we had those earthquakes, but we just saw
snow.
We've got snow coming down in the metro.
So there's a weak frontal boundary that came through, and we're going to notice that more this afternoon, as it's going to be a lot colder this afternoon than yesterday afternoon. But anytime it's this cold, you get anything to force some air up, you get enough moisture, and you're going to get a little snow. And speaking of forcing things up and radar, Next Gen Live Doppler radar revealed something pretty cool last night around that 4.4 magnitude earthquake. You see all those blues in there that blossom inside of this red circle. Those are all birds that were shaken up, got a little spooked, left their roosts, and went up into the air. So radar can pick up that. Radar also picking up some of this snow early on this morning. Heard reports as far west as, off the page obviously, but as far west as Clinton. Now the problem with that is this is incredibly shallow, so even if I had this zoomed out, you wouldn't be able to see it here. But some light flurries in the El Reno area, along I-40, moving into Yukon, and anywhere you see those darker blues could be a little bit larger flakes, but overall this is some pretty light snow that's moving into Oklahoma City as we speak, trying to drift south through Nichols Hills, eventually going to make it into downtown. I'll have to run outside after I do this hit, see if we got any flurries going on, but that's going on all the way up through Edmond. We've seen reports out of Guthrie as well, and just a closer view just south of Northridge Elementary School near War Acres. Some heavier little flurries possible there near Surrey Hills. Again, anywhere you see those darker blues, those will be where we could see some of those heavier flurries. Wind chill warning, it's in effect all the way through Tuesday. Wind chills 10 and 20 degrees below zero. We've already seen it. We'll see how far wind chills drop coming up from the Bombos West Center.
We just heard on a viewer's security camera the rattling from a 4.4 magnitude earthquake between Edmond and Arcadia. The USGS confirms multiple earthquakes near the area of Danforth and Midwest Boulevard since last night. Those earthquakes, they're ranging as low as 1.7 to 3.3, all the way up to 4.4 earthquakes. The Oklahoma Corporation Commission says their team is studying the quakes. They add at this point there is no oil and gas activity found in the area to stop. Joining us this morning, state seismologist Jake Walter. Jake, hey, thanks for waking up with us and telling us a little bit more about these earthquakes we've been experiencing.
Absolutely.
Tell me what you know so far about the two 4.4 earthquakes.
So actually, we just a few minutes ago, we updated, we released a new magnitude for the second earthquake this morning. We've actually revised that down to magnitude 4.1.
Okay.
It was slightly smaller. So there was a magnitude 4.4 about 9:46 p.m. last night. It was felt widely throughout the metro area. There was a magnitude 3.2 about 10 minutes before that event from the same cluster. And then we had that magnitude 4.1 at 5:36 a.m., which woke up several folks across the metro area.
It has a lot of folks concerned this morning. You say there's been activity along this fault the last month. Tell me what this means.
Yeah, so we've had very small earthquakes, likely not felt by anybody, down to magnitude 1.0 to 1.6 between December 29th and January 6th. And if you look at our map products available at ogs.ou.edu, you can see actually that there's a linear trend. So we've identified this fault in the past because this fault has actually been active for the last decade. Going back to 2015 and 2016, there were a total of 3 magnitude 4 or greater earthquakes on this particular fault segment dating back to those dates. So it's had quite a history of being active in the past, this particular fault segment.
So you say it's been, we have a history of this area. What can people expect in the coming week? Do you believe that there's going to be more activity?
Yeah, so earthquakes always make other earthquakes. Now, we don't necessarily quite understand the earthquake triggering mechanisms amongst themselves, but we do know that we can expect several aftershocks from these types of events in the coming days. And you really have no, there's always the chance that the subsequent aftershock is actually going to be bigger than the main shock that triggered it. So folks should be prepared. I think this is sort of a wake-up call, literally, and perhaps thinking about sort of earthquake preparation, securing valuables, and other types of things that may fall down during strong shaking, and also thinking about an earthquake plan. What do you do if the shaking is much more severe?
Absolutely.
The best practice is to practice drop, cover, and hold on in the event of very strong shaking.
Drop, cover, and hold on. Sir, thank you for waking up with us this morning. That's state seismologist Jake Walter. I appreciate your time. And viewers all across the metro reported feeling the earthquakes. If you have any damage, if you've seen anything, please send us your pictures and your videos. You can send those to the email you see on your screen right there. It's pics@news9.net.